Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you. Arsenal's ambitious transfer plans hit roadblock with Newcastle duo. Arsenal's pursuit of Newcastle United stars Bruno Guimaraes and Alexander Isak faces significant obstacles, as the Magpies have firmly stated their stance on retaining the duo. Mikel Arteta, shaping his summer transfer strategy, is unlikely to sanction any deals comparable to last summer's £105 million acquisition of Declan Rice. High stakes for Arsenal. Securing Isak or Guimaraes would indeed represent a major coup for Arsenal. However, the financial demands make these moves increasingly improbable. Guimaraes, the Brazilian international, has a £100 million release clause in his contract active until the end of June, a sum Arsenal is unlikely to meet. For Isak, Newcastle has set an astronomical asking price of £180 million. Such a fee would be unfeasible under profit and sustainability regulations. Nonetheless, financial pressures could force Newcastle to reconsider their demands, especially in light of unexpected setbacks. Financial realities and European aspirations. Newcastle initially seemed poised for a Europa Conference League spot, but Manchester United's FA Cup victory shifted Chelsea to the Conference League and left Newcastle without European football. This unexpected turn could impact their financial strategies and transfer policies. Despite these financial dynamics, the expectation remains that both Guimaraes and Isak will stay at St James' Park. Arsenal's financial capability isn't in question, but Newcastle's resolve is strong. Newcastle's confidence. Journalist Pete Graves expressed confidence in the duo's future at Newcastle during the Sky Sports Transfer Talk podcast. Newcastle fans, listen up, I'm not worried about Bruno Guimaraes or Alexander Isak leaving the club. I believe they'll be wearing black and white on the opening day of the season. There's a £100 million release clause in Bruno's contract, but he'd need to want to leave. Everything I hear from him and his family indicates they love it here. Guimaraes, visibly emotional after the last home game of the season against Brighton, stirred speculations about his future. However, these sentiments seem far from signaling a farewell. The 26-year-old appears content at Tyneside, showing no inclination to depart before the 2024-25 season. Conclusion. Arsenal faces a tough challenge in their pursuit of Guimaraes and Isak. The financial implications and Newcastle's steadfast position make these transfers unlikely. As Arteta continues to strategize for the summer, he may need to look elsewhere to strengthen the squad, while Newcastle fans can remain hopeful that their star players will continue to shine at St James' Park. Arsenal gains major edge in pursuit of Benjamin Sesko amidst Manchester United interest. Arsenal is reportedly leading the race to sign RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko, providing a significant boost for Mikel Arteta as he looks to bolster his attacking options this summer. The 21-year-old Slovenian international, valued at £45 million, has attracted attention from top clubs across Europe, including Chelsea, Manchester United, and several Italian teams. Arsenal's advantage in the transfer race. Sesko, who has shown a preference for a move to Arsenal, could be the young forward Arteta needs to complement Kai Havertz, who had an impressive season with the Gunners last year. Sesko's agent, Elvis Basanovic, has been spotted at Arsenal games this season, further fueling speculation about a potential transfer. Despite having spent only a year at RB Leipzig, the club is open to selling Sesko if the right deal comes along. Strategic transfer plans. According to Football.London, Arsenal is actively pursuing a deal for Sesko and hopes to negotiate his £45 million release clause. Sesko, who will celebrate his 21st birthday soon, is part of Slovenia's squad for the Euro and will face England in the group stage. Standing at 1.8 meters tall, Sesko has an impressive goal-scoring record, making him a prime target for Arsenal. Alternative targets and transfer strategy. Other potential targets for Arsenal include Ajax's Brian Bobbe and Brighton's Evan Ferguson. Meanwhile, the Gunners have reportedly dropped their interest in Brentford's Ivan Toney and Newcastle's Alexander Isak, as per the Mirror. While Arsenal does not plan to make a blockbuster signing this summer, they are focused on securing a promising forward and winger. Additionally, they may look for a midfielder if Thomas Partey decides to leave. Anticipated departures and financial strategy. Arsenal anticipates having funds available for transfers but also expects several departures to balance the books. Players like Aaron Ramsdale, Eddie Nketiah, Rice Nelson, and Emile Smith-Rowe could be on their way out. Additionally, Bayern Munich is monitoring Alexander Zinchenko's situation, which could further impact Arsenal's transfer strategy. Conclusion: Arsenal's edge in the pursuit of Benjamin Sesko marks a significant step in Arteta's plans to strengthen the squad. With the potential arrivals and strategic departures, Arsenal is gearing up for a busy transfer window, aiming to build a squad capable of competing at the highest levels next season. Arsenal finalizes first £27 million summer transfer decision. Arsenal has laid the groundwork for their first summer signing, as Mikel Arteta and Edu continue building a title-winning team. According to Football.London, it is not a question of if, but when David Raya will make his move to the Emirates Stadium permanent. David Raya's permanent move. Raya joined Arsenal on loan from Brentford last summer with an option to buy for £27 million. After a shaky start in North London, Raya claimed the starting goalkeeper position, overtaking fan favourite Aaron Ramsdale. Raya has more than earned this role, playing a crucial part in Arsenal's top-ranked defense and recording the most clean sheets in the Premier League, with 16. Arteta's vision for Raya. From day one, Mikel Arteta was clear about his expectations for the Spanish goalkeeper, and the loan deal was always intended to become permanent. However, Arteta has remained cautious about discussing the permanent transfer during the season. He stated, "Those conversations are for after the season. We'll review where we are. We're obviously very happy with David and everything he's brought to the club, to the team, there's no question about that. But all those decisions have to be made between all of us at the club, and we'll see." Positive talks and future plans. Despite Arteta's cautious approach, Football.London reports that the discussions are expected to be positive, and the £27 million deal will be finalised in due time without any complications. This move could signal the end of Ramsdale's tenure in North London, as the English goalkeeper seeks more playing time. Several clubs have shown interest in Ramsdale, with Newcastle United being the most notable. A busy transfer window ahead. If Ramsdale departs, Arteta will be in the market for a backup goalkeeper during the summer transfer window. Arsenal is anticipated to have a busy window, targeting a new forward, as well as midfield and defensive reinforcements. Adding a new goalkeeper to the roster will likely be part of these extensive plans. Conclusion: Arsenal's first summer transfer decision marks a pivotal moment in their quest to build a championship-winning squad. With David Raya set to become a permanent fixture, Arteta and Edu are poised to make significant moves to strengthen the team further. The Gunners are gearing up for a dynamic transfer window that promises to enhance their competitiveness for the upcoming season. Mikel Arteta faces a challenge from Pep Guardiola at Arsenal amidst staff contract clarifications. Mikel Arteta's coaching staff is beginning to attract attention as Arsenal clarifies the contract situations of its backroom team. Arsenal and Arteta are set to continue discussions about his future, with the club keen to secure a long-term contract for the Spaniard to advance the project he has diligently worked on for nearly 5 years. Although his efforts have yielded only an FA Cup in terms of silverware, there is growing confidence that more success is imminent. Ahead of the final game of the season, Arteta remarked, "The important thing is to win now and keep believing that we can continue winning. That's the key. Whatever happens, it will be an emotional day, against Everton. It's probably not the right time to draw conclusions, but we will have time to reflect afterward." Arteta has seen changes in his backroom staff since his arrival, including the departure of Steve Round and the addition of Hussein Issa as the new attacking phase coach last summer, a move that clearly had an impact, as the club recorded a league-high 91 goals last season. Key figures in his staff include the Spanish duo Miguel Molina and Carlos Cuesta. Cuesta, in particular, has impressed with his contributions and has been linked to head coaching roles at other clubs, such as Norwich City and more recently, Leicester City. When asked about the potential departure of his staff members, Arteta responded, "If that's their wish, you can't stop them. It's very important, with staff as well, that everyone feels there is a path, a development plan for them. People don't want to do the same thing for 3, 4, 5 years, and there's a way to encourage and inspire others and then explore. You don't really know someone's limit unless you expose them to certain things. Curiosity is a very important quality we have in our young staff, and it thrives. We all need opportunities. I had an opportunity when I had no coaching experience, first at Man City and then here, and I'm very grateful for that." There have been rumors that the contracts of Cuesta and Molina would expire this summer. However, Football.London has confirmed that both contracts will end simultaneously with Arteta's in the summer of 2025. This gives the club and the coaches ample time to evaluate the next steps. Arsenal has been linked with former Manchester United player Gabriel Hines, but no new developments have emerged on that front. It's not uncommon for managers to lose key staff members. Arteta himself left Pep Guardiola's team at Manchester City to join Arsenal. Enzo Maresca, the anticipated new Chelsea manager, also left City to join Leicester City before being promoted back to the Premier League. Arteta will undoubtedly face these challenges, as many managers before him have. However, the club's priority will be securing Arteta's own future, ensuring he remains in North London for the foreseeable future.